first of all, who was the best feature you ever had?
Off top, Fabolous.
Okay.
Wow.
So my second question is I've asked every artist that come in here, and I want you to be honest. So take a minute because I know your first answer gonna be.
Heat makers, crack music.
Y'all now rockin' with 4 for 100. Let's go. To keep it real, it's not a chore for beloved. When they say it's up, put it on the floor, they gon' love it. I popped up in all them 4 doors that they covet. All in 2-seaters, cause a few fevers. Got all the ops hot, they wonder why I'm not shot. The way we used to step on them squares like hopscotch. I'm one of them ones that God got, he stops plots. Until the clock stops, we gon' turn it up a notch. They watching the stop clock while we burning up the block. I'm still learning a lot, I son them, let them talk. I'm still letting it slide like I got my son at the park. Cause I know that we could be gunning, running from knocks, but we stop for the lesson. It's positive progression to kick it with the like-minded. Can't spend your life blinded, rewind it, arsonist behind it.
Hello.
Welcome back, you guys.
Welcome back.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't realize it was Fur Fridays.
Oh.
Well, you feel excluded?
I do feel excluded.
Well, get your wardrobe up.
Wow. Words hurt.
No, I don't. They're just words.
Words hurt. They strike you. Yeah, my man, what you listening to today on the way over here? That's how we usually start the day off.
Hey man, just put out an album. Going over that joint, listening to it, seeing how it sound in the in the streaming services. It's called Ghetto Olympics 3.
Okay.
Okay.
The deluxe.
Okay.
Dope.
You listen to the headphones, listen to that bass drop on your joint?
Yeah, man. Taking the LRRR,
Mm-hmm.
staying out there right now, back and
you
forth.
ducking congestion pricing too, huh?
Oh man. Luckily I did way before that. But yeah, man, back and forth from the city to LA.
I like it. All right, so what you listen to on your way over here?
Ironically enough, I'm gonna take it back. I was in the studio with Artis the other night, and Fame from
You was
MOP.
laying tracks?
It's who me?
Yeah, you was laying tracks?
I should.
Here you go.
Don't do that. I'm letting the rappers live. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get involved in that. I'm gonna let y'all live. I'm the man behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? But
here we go.
Yeah, I was in there where MOP was there. Brother Wise was there.
Shout
out Wise.
So I was listening to MO Cold as Ice.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was listening to.
Okay.
His Fame was in there from MOP.
Classic.
Shout out ours too. Also,
Yeah.
showing love, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was listening to Vince Staples' Dark Times from last year's release.
Good album. Slept
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, a lot of people don't listen to it, but didn't listen to it, should I say.
Right.
I never heard
Yeah.
this
Yeah. That and Schoolboy Q's Blue Lips. Yeah, those are what I was listening to.
Oh, you was on your West Coast music, huh?
Yeah,
Listen,
New York got love
Kendrick
for the West.
opened up the door. Kendrick opened up the door. You know what I'm saying?
West, East Coast ain't got no love. No. Go ahead and ask me. Come on, make me feel good.
Okay, what were you listening to on the way over here, Chris?
I was listening to Beanie Siegel.
Oh,
Siegel was the name that they gave me.
Seagull.
That's what I was listening to. And,
Pac-Man. That
and
was
I
my
can't
joint. I
lie,
love Pac-Man.
I'm listening to that new joint that's killing the internet. You know
I
what
might
mean?
swerve in that corner. Whoa.
I ain't gonna front. Jello got everybody going crazy right now.
We was just talking about how they meme that into a hit.
Word, it's like if you ain't like it at first, it's all right. Cause 2 days later, everybody was like, "You gotta like it."
Stuck in my head, man.
And now you gotta swerve on that corner.
Nah. But everybody, please hit the like and subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. Become a subscriber. Hit the notifications. Hit all that. Make sure we get everything that's coming out new with us. And not only that, if you want to hit us up, we got 400podcast.com. Go onto the website. Hit us up in the website. And also, if you want to hit us up in the on our Gmail, it's 400podcast@gmail.com. So make sure y'all hit us up. We got any artists or up and coming artists that want to come on the platform. Hit us up. We here.
Yeah.
We out here.
We out here.
And we giving back to the school kids. We giving back to the community. We got a lot of 400 giving back stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got a school program coming up soon, so be on the lookout. It's more than just good looks with me.
Yeah, 400 love the kids.
Yeah.
For the children.
For the streaks.
Yeah. So before we
keep move your alcoholic beverages from.
My alcoholic beverage. Why would you even say that, bro?
I'm sorry.
It's not even that.
Just trying to get you in trouble because you got a fur on.
Sound like a good enough reason.
Yo, you know the hate be so real out nowadays. You don't never know where it's coming from, but it's okay though. But anyway, we got our brother Dyme-A-Duzin on the show right now, so let's give it him up, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's come on. You know what I mean?
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, for sure. You know,
Brooklyn.
all day. And he from the hood too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Crown
from the
Heights,
same-
Hilltop.
Yeah, Crown Heights.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
don't say he from the hood. Last time
How is it not your hood? Don't do that.
Cause you come on,
Don't
you
do
know
that.
Grandma called
Don't
you
do that.
furniture. Don't even do
Don't
that.
do that.
First of all, the last
Listen,
time we
Grandma
shot,
called you furniture.
It was my hood was up here. We had Bed-Stuy in here last time. We had Gap Ready. We had Bed-Stuy up in here when I was in here. But you know, we cousins. You know, I do Crown Heights.
You do
Cousins.
Utica.
It's easy. You forget he used to sleep on the floor.
Chauncey.
You know?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all
Cambridge.
right. It's all right. No problem.
Heavy.
We still love you too.
Every day.
Bed-Stuy,
Mhm.
do or die.
What was the chicken nuggets we used to eat?
I don't
Every
know.
day?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Whatever.
I don't know. I was in the stock.
It's all Brooklyn. It's all Brooklyn. It's all Brooklyn.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, let me ask the first question.
Yes, sir.
So my brother Dyme-A-Duzin. So I see that you've been in the game for a while. So you know, tell the people how long you've been in this game.
I started actually emceeing back when I was 11 years old. I started off in the church. I'm 32 now.
Right.
I started off in the church in Crown Heights called Bible Faith Tabernacle. My mentor was named Q the Prophet. He was a gospel rapper, and I saw him perform, and I basically wanted to emulate that once seeing him, you know, rock a
Right.
crowd. So yeah, that since then I kind of been, you know, studying the craft and becoming, you know, my own artist from that point.
Oh, that's what's up.
Facts.
So
Right.
just so you're aware, I wrote it down.
Mm-hmm.
It says right here, spirit music, right?
Yeah.
Because I wrote it down. Your spirituality is deep in your music. It's
Yeah,
clear.
For
You
sure.
want to speak more to that?
I mean, you know, you see where it started. You feel me? From the gospel background. You know, my mom was very much a churchgoer, a church lady. You know, she was in a gospel group in her past, and her mother was a background singer for the Osley Brothers.
Oh, that's
okay.
what's
All
up.
right.
So
That's
we
what's up.
all, you know, I grew up in like a musical family, a spiritual, soulful family.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's kind of like just my background, just very much, you know, spiritual people, just, yeah, you know, that's something that is of me, so it just bleeds in my music.
Yeah, what's the name? We had a producer here, Amadeus, who also has talked about the separation from the church and how difficult it was, but got his bishop's blessing, and that gave him the confidence to go do what he needed to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once they see you doing something positive with it and you keeping God within it, you know, even my pastor, shout out Greg Foster, you know, I remember just popping up at the church one day and them just being very, like, proud of me and seeing what I've been doing out there, you know, the things I put out. And, you know, so that's always a plus to have a blessing from your spiritual leaders.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Oh,
dope.
so my question is, it leads right into that type of feel, but it's a little different. So with what we're watching in hip hop right now, all of our legends, you know, unfortunately like Diddy and these things that are coming out in the industry, how important is integrity for you, like stepping into the game and people offering you different things, not necessarily sexual, make that clear for the internet, try to make it weird, but just offering you different things, or basically
Pause.
you gotta pause it. Right? Long question. Basically, interrupting your integrity. How important is that for you as an artist?
I mean, in many ways, I feel blessed to have, you know, you speak about, you know, you mentioned in the beginning, like, you've been in the game for a minute. Like, since I got signed to a label, Warner Brothers Records at 19, and, you know, ultimately that deal didn't work, but I feel blessed to have the timing within, like, me working within the industry and being able to experience things and see what I didn't want, or be able to avoid situations that I didn't want to be in. I remember growing up being like, you know, everybody from New York sees like the puffy lifestyle, like the J lifestyle. Not to even say that these things are not things that we still want to obtain, but just the image of it, we kind of chase it. So I feel blessed to know what the behind the scenes things are and not being like not being exposed to them like physically or being like harmed by them, but like being able to see things for what they are and avoid being like attached to it.
Yeah,
You
or
feel me?
proposition. Like, hey, have you ever found yourself proposition? Not necessarily sexually, but you gotta be clear. With
Yeah, in all types of ways.
You don't want people to feel like I'm trying to play you. I'm being serious.
Nah,
so, like, you know, like anybody ever try to
stuff.
offer you? You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
Has anyone ever tried to tap dance on your integrity in order to get you to get past the next level? Like, yo, you know, if you do this, or if we skim off the top here.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like it happens all the time because people. I say Ghetto Olympics. Ghetto Olympics to me is just our everyday lives as people coming from where we come from, trying to make something out of nothing, like using limited resources to make magic. Right. So I feel like people all over are trying to just make that happen, especially in the music industry as like black artists, black execs, black producers. So you might get a proposition like, yo, I remember somebody was trying to put a crew together of people that I didn't like. Me and another artist was having an issue, and then these other artists was having an issue, so they was trying to make me and the crew be like, make us a new crew to go against this guy, you know. Okay. So it's like, you know, integrity, not having integrity, be like, yeah, like that's gonna sell, let's do it, like, but not knowing that that's like a homie of mine from our childhood, and me to like do that just to push some numbers is kind of like, you know, so it's like you get propositions like people just, you know, they try to make you do things that you not necessarily with, you know, just for some bread or just for a look. And
for
it's
the
just
moment.
Like, so it's like all types of, you know, ways people can come at you sideways, you know?
Yeah. So one of my things is too, you went to school with Joey Bada.
Yes, sir.
Right? So did you ever have like his talent that he's at right now as far as spitting and rhyming and stuff like that? Did y'all ever have like a cipher or battles in school?
Oh yeah, plenty times.
So who won?
Of course I did. The thing about it is that's like my younger homie. Rest in peace to Capital Steez. That's another younger homie of mine. So both of those guys came in as like underclassmen in a school where I was like the rapper in the school, the guy that was like making T-shirts, giving them out, passing out CDs. This is like 2009, 10. So these guys are coming in like, oh, okay, who's this guy? You know, I'm doing YouTube videos, and then this interviews of Joey, he'll say that like, oh yeah, you know, I was inspired by Dyme watching YouTube videos. So it's like back in the day, like those were like my little guys, and we were sparring and you know, getting our chops up in ciphers. So you know, of course, like I'm the guy in the school, so. They ain't I'm wilding in the cypher.
So that goes right to, I know his is legendary question. Go ahead.
Have you who first of all, who was the best feature you ever had?
Off top, Fabolous.
Okay.
Wow.
So my second question is, I've asked every artist that come in here, and I want you to be honest. So take a minute, because I know your first answer gonna be. Have you ever found yourself changing your verse after you heard the verse that's laid on your feature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually the ego answers first.
Like, nah, what you mean? What you mean? And they be saying for a minute.
We got
yeah, you know what? Yeah, I did do it.
Nah, we got, you know, let's kill the ego a little bit for the 2025. You feel me? But the thing is that this was like a posse cut, and it was like I had one verse that I sent to everybody and like kind of let everybody get off on me, kind of. So it was like, all right, this is a little verse that, you know, I'm freestyling, getting something off, but you know, you do your verse. So I kind of cheated.
Oh, you alley-ooped him.
Yeah.
Oh, he alley-ooped him. Oh. He said, oh, yeah, you destroyed me. Now watch this.
I did it on the track.
I am not at my full form.
I did that on the track with Rome Streets, Daylight. Because these guys are beasts. Like,
oh, you work with Daylight?
Yeah, me and Daylight, we about to do another track, too.
I like that guy.
Yeah, but after this, I'm going to record it. But
nice.
Rome Streets and Daylight. And it's a track called Players Only. Like, they send me verses based off the verse I sent them. And...
Well, Daylight. You better get them back tonight.
Yeah. You thought you was going to get me on mine? Nope.
That's funny.
You gave him the setup verse. Okay, that was smart.
That's funny.
That was
I
smart.
like that.
Yeah, these are great MCs. You know, I had to be like, nah, I can't let y'all give me that.
Yeah.
Word.
Of course, he was gonna smoke that one.
Right.
So I seen you rocking on with Fab, right, on the
Yes,
stage.
sir.
So how long
Fam.
you and Fab had a relationship where y'all been working with each other?
Well, since maybe like 2016, 17.
And how did y'all come together, like you and him?
I have a track, like one of my most played tracks, still to this day. It's called That Chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Utica. Shooters are shooters.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
that's the
you feel me? So yeah, so that joint, it was, you know, buzzing in the street. I had a lot of supporters hit me up saying Fab would sound fire on the remix.
right.
So I was like, all right, well, if y'all feel like that, you know, let's start a little campaign, the Tag Fab campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So I had people tagging Fab, yo, that chicken, check this out. And then a few weeks had passed by, somebody tweeted out like, yo, I wonder if Fab is gonna get on that chicken joint. And then he quoted the tweet and was like, lay a nigga down for that chicken. He sang the lyrics in the, I'm like, wait, he heard it? Oh! And then like the next day he DM'd me and was like, yo, when we getting this record done?
Nice.
So that's definitely dope.
Yeah, so
Nice.
he reached out to do the
Tonight.
record.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
And it was just like that. Just like that. You
Where
know,
you want to meet up at, yo, bro? I'm here.
right. And you know, he cut the verse and then he came to the hood, shot the video.
Oh, that's
Nice.
dope.
Right,
Nice.
right on Utica Eastern Parkway.
Yeah.
People was
That's
getting
right in the
calls.
hood.
Fab in the hood. People, what?
Yeah.
2017.
That's definitely dope.
Yeah, that's right in the hood.
Right.
That's dope. So, being that you have Fab at this point, what's your dream feature? Who is your dream feature? If you have one.
I mean, I feel like rappers that come from my era that consider themselves like maybe like to be MCs, but also have like aspirations to like kind of be on the pop side, kind of appreciate like a Kendrick Lamar. Like even Joey, like it's a whole big thing where he's like taking shots at the West Coast, and he's really just challenging Kendrick because he's inspired by Kendrick. Kendrick brings something out of him because Kendrick is a dope act.
Yeah.
You feel me? He's a lyricist, but then at the same time, he's giving you like a pop appeal that, you know, is different. It's like, it's eccentric, but it's like, it's still like hip hop, you know?
Right.
So it's like, I mean, stuff like that.
Don't worry, I'm edit it good. I got you, brother. I got you.
Nah, I appreciate it.
Well, I'm sorry, I just doubled down on at that point, what's your dream producer then? Or,
Ooh. I mean, always looked up to Kanye, you know, being.
Are you willing to take a? Kanye has a way of taking you, and it becomes as not. Listen, it's a masterpiece, right? But you get put in a small space of just you in a small space. Would you take a small space, or would you want a real verse with Kanye?
I mean, depending on the work
Well,
relationship.
you might be writing for him. You might you the verse.
Yeah, or even that.
yeah.
Like, would you take the
I mean, yeah, I'm open to working anyway because I know that one situation could lead to another. Like I could sit there and be like on some writing stuff for him and be like, yo, maybe I can use, you know, maybe you can use this verse on the song. I mean, I'm just, as far as a producer, that's like a dream producer, period. It's not even somebody to make me a beat that could be a Dyme-A-Duzin song. It's about, all right, this producer is dope. I want to sit in the room and we could work however. I could I could put vocals on a beat. I could, you know, whatever.
Just being in the room is good enough for you, right?
I mean, being in the room and working on something.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You know, yeah.
Facts, though. Okay, you feel me? Because I know some people just be a fly on the wall, you know. But I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. But of course, don't want to waste your time, especially like somebody that's hungry. Like I love hip hop and I want to make great things.
How do you love hip hop?
Mm-hmm.
You want to make great things, but you remain so humble.
I mean,
that hip hop is the braggadocious, chest out, I'm the guy.
Yeah, I definitely thought you was gonna give me that with the nah, I never changed it. Everybody go there.
Now he was smarter than that. He had a smarter answer.
Because I mean, what's the use for that? It's like you got to learn from your mistakes. You know, I feel like some people kind of put a little bit too much dip on their chip, or they kind of like, you feel me? They do too much. It's like, bro, be humble for real. Just like Dyme-A-Duzin to me it means like God-given talent. It's like me, I'm just a man. I'm just an artist. This ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? Like whatever runs through, whatever flows through lyrically, whatever like wisdom I'm giving or whatever inspiration I'm giving to whoever out there that feels it, that's God-given. That was something that through my experience that God put me through helped me help y'all. So it's like, how could I sit there and like brag about that too much? I understand that I can get on the record and play the part and say something slick and witty, but it's like, ain't nothing but our God.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's super
me?
dope.
Tomorrow I could lose my, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's super dope.
And also in your rapping style, like how hard is it, not to fabricate certain things, right? Because a lot of times rappers be seen talking, I'm driving a Ferrari. You live in the projects, bro.
right.
You know what I mean? No disrespect to nobody, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
how hard is it to say, hey, as an artist, I'm gonna be genuine to who I am. I'm gonna rap about my spirituality, and not fabricate certain things just to appeal to masses. How hard is that to stay in that realm?
Going back to experiencing things and experiencing the industry and seeing the smoke and mirrors and kind of like, it's like putting up, it's all entertainment, but it's like, I feel like the most authentic things connect. It's like when you really speaking about your own life,
Right.
especially as a New York artist, it's like we got Hov, we got 50, we got, Biggie. All these artists are artists we looked at as like authentic people, and because of that we were attracted more to them. So it's like, how I look like, first of all, like I got a Fab cosign, you feel me? Fab, one of the illest MCs, is like, he keep it authentic.
To this day.
You feel me? So it's like, for me to be like fabricating, like, just be yourself. Just like you said, be humble. It's like, that wouldn't feel right to me.
Right.
And then it's like, if people connecting to your authenticity and your soul, it's like, where's the soul in that? There ain't no soul in lying to the people.
Right.
That's why some people don't like connect musically, because it's like you putting on a persona. Yeah.
And then you gotta keep it up, because if you're saying this is what you got, when I see you on the bus, it's gonna look kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now I'll switch it up a little bit, right? I'll switch it up. Now, in our episodes, we talk a lot about relationship stuff. We talk a lot about the day-to-day stuff, the realities. Now, being in the industry where you're saying you go into the studio and all these other things like this, and how do you find time in your personal space to keep relationships?
I mean, a lot of the times I attract and I kind of go for it sometimes. Other artists or other people that are like within the industry, like I always say, like I call myself Underground Hov. Like that's like one of the that's like one of the singles on my latest joint. So I'll be like, I need a Beyonce, kick it with some Solanges. You feel me? So it's like I'm gonna be within the industry. I'm always kind of looking for like a companion on some like somebody that's gonna match my fly, that kind of does the same thing I do, that's gonna understand. Within like I'm in the studio, shorty. Like I got a show today. I'm at a pod today. You feel me?
So you share your locations with your shorties, is what you're saying?
No.
So I like it, but not that much. Not that much. Pause, chill.
Do you share your locations with your
Yeah, that was a hot topic. I think he answered that clear as day.
No, we ain't gotta go there. But interestingly enough, it could be like, depending on the situation, you can have like a new fling. Like, this is from experience. Like having a new fling, a new chick. Okay, y'all digging each other, and it's like a cool, like love at first sight, very falling in love quickly. And it's like, oh, so you rocking with me, so give me your location. All right, shorty, take it. Like, it ain't gonna last forever. It's gonna somehow inspire. It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop in the next 2 weeks. But I tried. I attempted.
It was a tip that counts.
Right.
That listening actually goes into something I wanted to talk about with you guys. Maybe not today, but I did have it as a topic I wrote down, which was love bombing. Right? Like, why are people so critical of like that first interaction? When I first meet you, yes, I'm going to respond to your text. Truthfully, I'm a person who don't text back. I may not text back. I may not get back to you.
Know.
I might not get back to. You know why you don't text back no more?
All right, listen. That's not.
You got to. You got to. That's
but anyway, why are people so critical of those first moments fading in some sort of normality?
Because you're always chasing the euphoria. You always chasing that moment. Like, when you like somebody, you could like somebody 6 years later. You really like them from that moment you met them, like that thing that gave you that feeling of just connecting with them. And that can't last. So why we keep getting in trouble for it? As men, I think we get in trouble for it. Women call it love bombing because it's a negative slur. I don't like it.
You get in trouble for what? Not responding?
No, you start off responding, and then depending on
that should be inconsistent.
Yeah. Well, she got to learn some new moves.
Yo, text back if she learns something new, right?
So do you find yourself? So, my mic. Oh, yeah. You just want. It's a bit low. It's low. Okay, all right. Boom, 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 boom. I've been doing this too long to be moving away from the mic like that. Come on, man.
Oh man.
Hey, do you find yourself actually
hey,
writing
yo,
for
I
people?
should been doing it too. Hold on a second. He said I've been doing this too long to be moving from the mic.
Yeah, you should handle the mic better than that. You're right.
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm not doing Listen, maybe we'll gain some more followers. I don't know. Do you find yourself actually writing for people?
Writing for people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have before. Like writing like music for people?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Write some verses, right? You know what I'm saying?
Anybody ever
Ghost write?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, he's a smart man.
I know that was a big thing a few years ago, and I mean, a lot of people. I saw some people complain like, "Hey, they don't want to mess up their bread," so they're like, "You know what? I'll just."
Right. I mean, ghostwriting was ghostwriting at a point. Now people like 20 years removed, like a 50. Well, yeah, I wrote that. Take this money, like. Back in the day, he probably couldn't say he did, or I don't even know if he got credit on it. So it's like, yeah, it go like that sometimes.
Financial compensation is better than actually
the credit.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah, I see a trend amongst the artists, especially those of like your caliber, where it becomes business, where like Arsonist just works and works. Amadeus just works and works. Born just works and works. Everybody just puts out there. They just work, and then what comes of it comes of it.
Yeah, I born out the country right now. He rocking right now.
Yeah, because he in a different phase of the work.
That man put on shows. I hear that man.
I mean, to skip again, but I know you also mentioned Daylight. How involved in battle rap are you?
I mean, I've been watching battle rap since forever. I mean, involved. I mean, I know a few battle rappers. I can get into a few events. I remember I was I was there for the Loaded Lux and Calico battle. I was in like a nice spot too, like in the press. But I was higher than Diddy.
Oh, nice.
So I was in a good spot. Like I saw a bunch of battles that night. Murder Mook versus Iron Solomon. Serious Jones versus Clips. I mean, I'm into
some legendary moments.
Yeah, man. I haven't seen Daylight battle, ironically, but that's my
Daylight doesn't battle. He goes there as a gimmick, but he does. But I'm just saying, like,
yeah, it's been a minute. But like he had a Tay-Rock battle like during COVID. That classic.
Yes.
But I'm not involved in it so much, but I'm tight with a few battle rappers, and I'll pop out to an event. Shout out to like Jazz the Rapper. Shout out to Daylight. I see Easy the Block Captain be like liking some of my tweets and stuff sometimes. I don't know if he like listen to my stuff.
Oh, so he might that 6 degrees of separation about to get smaller. He about to hear us talk about him.
We definitely mentioned him.
Yeah.
For different reasons.
Not battle rap.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
So how do you keep your inspiration? You know what I mean? One of the things is, as being an artist, is you rapping. How do you come up with new versions of new ways of styles of saying certain things in a different way? The same thing in a different way. How do you keep your mind sharp? What is the tools that you use, or what do you implement in your daily regimen to say, hey, let me add this so I can keep myself fluent and sharp when I'm writing?
Oh, well, I like to listen to other like dope MCs, but one thing that just stuck out to me when you said that was like comedy. Like comedy, like the wittiness of comedy, like stand-up comedy, like sketches, like a Dave Chappelle, like things like that are like inspiring to like the thought process, like saying something, like how even like back in the day when jokes, like they had albums where it was just straight, Richard Pryor,
Right.
Red Fox. It was like, no, you ain't see no video. So the fact that somebody, I always say storytelling rules the world. So the fact that you could put something in someone's head through like speaking is
Right.
like that inspires me. It's like so different witty ways to put things in like words and convey a message. So it's like funny ways to do it, witty ways to do it. Like that's inspiring to me. So like even like with battle rap, so like people, the way they do that is like very inspiring. Cause it's like dang, like
old Solo.
Yeah.
oh man,
One man became two. Two became four. Four more came and the 8 became 10. I was like,
really
Scooby Doo.
I was like,
Wop,
oh,
bop,
man.
loop, bop. Your guns don't shoot.
So
Right, and I also saw online this was crazy. You guys are having rolling weed.
Don't. That was mine. I was trying to. Don't do it.
I gave you so
better
much
not.
time. You know
You
what?
better not.
Hold on.
You better not.
Rewind. I'm gonna
Okay.
retract the question. You can ask your question.
Because I was saving that for the very last part because I'm the only person who smoked, and that was going to be very personal between me and you. I had a little bit of a gripe with you
what?
because you rolling your hand.
Oh well.
I am. Listen. I
Ghetto
gotta
Olympics,
sit
man.
down.
We
I got.
growing.
I need a machine.
Okay.
I need.
So the day that you
cameras.
come through for your from when you participate, we gonna set
I
that
can't
up for you.
participate. You guys rolling your hand and be done in a
the
minute
Ghetto
30.
Olympics is the Ghetto Olympics. Wherever we at, we doing a competition. We ain't had no tables. You feel me? So
It explains itself.
that's what it is. Ghetto Olympics. Like, so let's get to it. Ghetto Olympics, right? So the brand is like that's just what it is. We creating something into nothing. Like ghetto to me is like just basically creating magic at a limited resources. So the idea came about, from me just wanting to put out like an EP, like right after I did the Fab remix. So I'm like, yo, I got this idea for like Ghetto Olympics, like, by any means necessary, putting a new joint out. Like I did it in like maybe like 2 weeks. Like I was just still on that same time and on go, So it was like once that got done, I put the merch together, and then that was in 2017. So like these days we turn it into a game night. So it's like the idea of it is like the Ghetto Olympics, but it's like we turn it into sports. So it's like we had the roll up relay. We was in what was it, Prospect Park, doing like a double dutch competition.
Okay, I like this.
So it's like it's growing. It's ever
So you having y'all have a whole thing.
Yeah.
Y'all give out trophies.
I mean, not yet.
Bragging rights.
You see how I'm trying to.
Bragging rights.
I'm trying to do like a power ranking. So it's like at some point, you have the best rollers in New York. You have the best, double dutches.
I am one of the best rollers.
Hey, I know a lot of people that feel that way. And we need to settle it once and for all at the Ghetto Olympics.
You gotta try out.
I seen that like Jadakiss and like it was like a few guys that like made a song called Hood Olympics, and a few people hit me up like, yo, how could y'all do Hood Olympics without Dyme-A-Duzin? My joint is Ghetto Olympics, but even if like a Jadakiss would like to get involved, like I see Snoop back in the day, he had like a video with Dub C that kind of emulated like a Ghetto Olympics idea. I didn't even know about that video when I made the Ghetto Olympics joint. So it's like artists like that, if y'all could see what I'm trying to do here, and like get behind it and kind of make it more like of a cultural thing, like and make the Ghetto Olympics actual. Like Nori, I've seen him talk about popping champagne content. Like, bro, let's do it. Let's do it. We can really make it the Ghetto Olympics.
I got an idea for you right now.
Yeah.
Boom, right here live on TV. You get in contact with all those people and they come up with different events.
Right.
You get a group of people and y'all participate and actually make the Ghetto Olympics.
That's what I'm trying to do. And I've been trying to do it. I mean, it's all about timing.
But you know what? I see you have a nice community too. So you keep speaking to it like, oh, they tagged Fab until he got the response.
Right.
You saying, you know, like you keep mentioning the community. So you are building a solid community.
Right.
Where people come out to game nights when it's that time to show up. I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah, so
It's
we
like an
gonna
organic
continue.
base.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Appreciate
So
it too.
one of the things before we about to get out of here, wrap this up, right? You know, for people who haven't heard you, you know, talk your junk, right? You mind giving them a little song?
I said, this is the trilogy. Holy Trinity, a spliff of Vixen and Hennessy. This is a gift from me. The knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding what's meant for me. Beats flowing lyrics so the cipher could get complete. Teed up to numb the pain till I had an epiphany. Greater can't be granted till you manage the simple things. Cleanse my soul and body just to vibe with you spiritually. Link in separate circles but connect like Olympic rings. Trilogy like the gold, silver, and bronze medals. Pathetic players on pedestals, phonies in forefronts. A new set of rules, feel like we all settled. Dealers in the ghetto peddling, I'm more rebel. It's either deal in the industry where they all the devil, selling dog, credit scams or fraud until the law catch you. They gave us cards. My pops was fucking off the Holy Spirits and unexpectedly made a star.
I like it. Ghetto Olympics.
Ghetto Olympics.
That
Ghetto
was
Olympics.
pellet that we all rebel.
Ghetto Olympics
I like
out
it.
now.
Out
Appreciate
now.
y'all. Thank
So
you.
where
Thank you.
can we find it?
Yeah, it's all on all streaming, but I also have a website. It's Dyme-NYC.com. That's DYMENYC.com.
And make sure y'all check Dyme-A-Duzin out.
Dope,
Thank
dope,
y'all so
dope,
much
dope.
for
Dope
having me.
artist.
Anything else we need to check out?
Well, I'm on the Wu-Tang series, season 1. I don't know. That was like one of my first acting roles. If y'all haven't seen that, I'm rapping and acting in that joint. So check me out on season 1 of the Wu-Tang American Saga.
I never checked that out.
Yeah,
but,
check that out.
never checked it
Yeah.
out?
Cool. Nah, I never watched it.
Well, that was good.
Yeah, I'm on
watched
that.
it.
See,
Yeah.
I'm on episode 6.
See, you know his episode and everything. You probably know the timestamp at.
Just
at,
skip
Right.
Go to episode 6.
Well, yeah, man.
Yo, we appreciate you coming through.
Thank y'all, man.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
thank you.
4400 Dyme-A-Duzin.
Yo, shout out
Yeah.
my man Iron Monk too, man.
Yeah, shout out to
yeah,
Iron
yeah.
Monk.
Much love.